Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we are gonna be playing some Imbue Mage. Why? Honestly, I got home from work after I. Okay, I'm gonna dive into starting the first game. Let's just talk about that in the first game, alright, guys? Without further ado, let's queue it up and hopefully win some games. Alright, guys? Yeah, I'll see y'all there. Alright, first game against Mage. Not Mage. We're the Mages here against Rouge the Bat. Smell like this. Might be a little aggressive. I don't know. Well, hopefully we draw some imbue cards, so you know half of our hand is not useless. Alright, so I'm exhausted. So I punched out from work today at 10:30. Alright. So that means I should have been home early, right? Like, if I punched out so early, therefore I should leave early. Makes sense to me. The issue came when, so note, as I should preface this way. The restaurant I work at is closed Sundays and Mondays. We're open Tuesdays for dinner, and we're open the rest of the week for the whole day. We open at like 11, we close at 10. 11 for the bar, but like the kitchen operates during those hours. So, you know, it checks out, it makes sense. So today I punched out at 10:30, right? Kitchen closes at 10, finished up all the cleaning and whatnot. Punched out by 10:30. At like 10 o'clock tomorrow, or today as this video goes up, Sunday, we're hosting a baby shower. Starts at, I think, noon, goes till 3 or 4. We'll see how everything goes. I'm leaving at 4 o'clock at the latest. Like, I genuinely do not care what people tell me that I have to do or what I don't have to do. I'm leaving at 4. So at 10 o'clock, the people came to start setting up their baby shower they're hosting tomorrow. You know, that makes sense. They want to make sure, you know, set up the tables beforehand, set up some of the decorations, so they don't have to do it first thing in the morning, right? I get that. I understand that. The problem is I punched out at 10:30, and I just did like a last sweep of the kitchen, you know, talked with my coworkers. So like 10:45, I was about to leave, you know? Finished my beer, put in the dishwasher, and I was about to leave. And my coworker came up, he's like, hey man, do you mind helping move a table? I'm like, yeah, sounds good, but then I'm leaving. He's like, okay, no doubt. Help him move the table, we go move it in the back. The person that's the baby shower's for came up to me. She's like, oh, you work here? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be working the kitchen for the baby shower tomorrow. She's like, oh, thank you, I hope the food is so good. I've eaten here, like, normal shit. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I hope it's good. So I end up talking with her for like 10 minutes, you know. She's like, I know the menu, but like, do you have any like extra information you can give me about it? I'm like, oh, so I like point out like, okay, so the buffet is gonna be set up here, we're gonna have a charcuterie board here, you know. I walk her through that, you know, like that I'm fine to do. And then I get asked to help move some other tables. I'm like, hey, you know, I want to go home, but sounds good. Next thing I know, I'm talking with the rest of the party. I'm assuming her mom and her sister, or her mom and her friend, or whatever. The people that are like there to help set everything up. They're like, oh, so, you know, like, I think we should move the table here. You know, I think it would look better. I did not mean to hit that. Oh, turns out I'm just really good at the game, though. But yeah, so leaving at like before 11 turned into leaving the restaurant at 12:30. So I worked like 2 hours for free. I'm a little pissed about that, I won't lie, but at least I'm it's one of those things where it's just like, I finished moving the table, I'm like, I'm leaving, and then so because I'm like, hey, yeah, but can you help us set up this so it looks more like this? Repeat that ad nauseum, basically, and then like we finished setting up all the tables, finished setting up, like they have like a dessert bar, like candy bar type thing that they have as well. So like I helped set that up and all that type of shit. I'm like, I'm not getting fucking paid for this. My coworker's like, yo, you should have clocked just back in. I'm like, yeah, or I'll just talk to my head chef, be like, yo, change my hours in the fucking systems. I did not do all this shit for free. I don't get paid enough to do all this shit for free. And, yeah, so I'm fucking exhausted. I was hoping to be home. Have recorded this, and be in the process of uploading it by now, but instead I got home at like 1 o'clock, sat down, ate something, because I haven't eaten anything all day, and then got to recording. But at least I got a beer for free from work that I gotta bring home, to be fair. I often get beers for free to take home, but I got an extra beer to take home for free. Okay, got rid of that. This was like the main thing I wanted to get rid of, the Velorock. But no, now I'm so fucking exhausted. Also, by the way, saying that I just got myself, I'm drinking a beer. To be fair, I didn't get just one beer for free. I got a couple beers for free. I'm getting more tomorrow, so, you know, living my best life, I guess. We're here. I'm exhausted. I want to go to fucking bed, but gotta get this done. To wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. See that it's 1:15-ish. Realistically, I'm getting into bed by 4. 5 hours of sleep to fucking do all this shit. Should be fine. So this is 4 times 5, so that's 20 damage. Test for objection. And potion. Just draw some cards here. Alright. So we have a shitload of cards in hand now. We are looking for Sing-Along Buddy. That is actually something I did want to test. I also just realized my deck tracker is out of date, but I wanted to... I'm going to be testing some of the decks that got nerfed in the upcoming videos. Like, I want to try playing Uther. Just I think it could be fun. You don't want to trade like this in? That's weird. Okay, well, my deck tracker is frozen, so I guess I will not be updating it. I'll try to update it between games, but... Okay. Should have traded first a little bit, but... Let's wipe the board here with this thing. Sure, seems fine. 2-mana draw 3 is really fucking good, turns out. Oh man, it's actually crazy how tired I feel right now. I didn't even go into work like super early. Yeah, the fact that all these dots are still here is pissing me off for this deck tracker. Okay, where's Overwolf? Exit Overwolf. Relaunch it. Okay. Also, to be fair, I'm worried we're gonna run out of food tomorrow during the fucking baby shower. Just because, so we have 2 dishes on our menu that use mushrooms. For a place that doesn't really use that many mushrooms, it kind of checks out. Is it not going to show me my deck tracker? It will not. Those were some terrible hits, but that's fine. But yeah, like we have 2 dishes that use mushrooms, and they want both of them, and we have like enough mushrooms realistically for one of the dishes. So I texted my head chef, like, hey man, you might want to pick up mushrooms on your way in tomorrow. It's, I believe tomorrow it's like me, my head chef, his brother that's coming in to help, and another one of my coworkers. I still have to talk to my head chef about that coworker because when I say he doesn't work, he basically doesn't even fucking work here anymore. Like at the restaurant I work at. I'm not saying that to be mean, but like he hasn't gotten a shift in like 2 months, and all of a sudden he got a whole bunch of shifts, and I want to know why. Yeah, it's not really my position to know why. Like I'm not that high up type shit, but I still want to know. It's a potion. I have no idea what's my E.T.C, so. Do this. This. Trade into things. I want to try to guarantee that thing dying. Perfect. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Let me play this turn. I hate the fact that my deck tracker crashed. I should have kept it up just so I can at least look at this, but no idea what's in here. Hopefully he plays like a 10 drop here minion, and this way it gets objected to. That'd be nice. Oh, man. I am. That's fine. I mean, not really, but we can pretend it's fine. You got an ice block. There's another ice block in here. Let's play ice block to be protected. We have an objection. We have an ice block. We're in a decent position. I want him to flood the board. I doubt he will at this point, which kind of sucks, but Sing Along Buddy would still be a very, very good draw. Rep. Oh, he thinks it's counterspell? Maybe? Nope. There's a second Reckless. Our hero power deals 8? Right? I want to draw more cards here. Like, I had the option to do this, but then I needed spells to play, or else I burnt cards, and that did not seem... Oh, he actually did flood the board. Fuck, what was the Paladin secret he played? I have no idea what the Paladin secret he played was, so that's gonna be fun to try to figure out. Oh, it was the one that gains stats, right? Okay, well, Anya hopefully kill him this turn. This is Potion Avenge. Okay, he's Xaxes, right? Xaxes lethal. I don't know, Ice Block to give myself another turn, but I'll take it. Anyways, with all that being said, let's queue up the next one. I think I have to reset my client, so it might be a little bit longer than I would have initially planned. Alright, guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all there. Alright. Did it not work? This game sometimes. Keep double div, I guess. Yeah. So, my deck checker was telling me it was working. Turns out it is not. Do I still have... I'm just gonna open up the deck on my other monitor. I'll try to remember to put it on the sidebar. I doubt I will. Knowing me, it's Ooze... Terrorguard? Why the fuck is that? Or Terrorguard? It's the 3 mana, 3/7, summon 3 1/1s for. I guess. Oh, that. Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. You give your opponent more dudes, so this way when you play like a big reckless, it shoots more. Checks out. And tight-lipped. Gluttonous Ooze eats a minion, or eats a weapon. You gain equal to its health of the weapon? No, to the attack. So if he has like a 5 power weapon, you gain 5 armor. It's honestly not terrible. It has been honestly... It was a very much a go-to Ooze when what's the name of that deck? Can't think of the name of the deck, but it's Kingsbane. That's what it is. When that deck was really, really popular, when I say really popular, I'm talking about like top 3 decks of the format. And Pirate Rogue was super popular with Swordfish, and there was a couple other weapon decks. It was honestly just in basically every fucking deck in the game. Like, any deck you could realistically think of had at least one of them in it. Let's just draw some cards here. Let's play this. He's probably not playing any anti-secret card. Maybe I could have just held on to the ice block for a little bit, but if I'm planning on going Hero Power Div next turn, you know, I'd rather have just empty space in my hand so I can do Hero Power Div again the next turn to try and get more Imbue. This way Petal Picker is active. It is Petal Picker, right? I can read? Yeah. Why did I draw 4? Oh, this was off this. That's why. Okay. My brain not working. Again, when I said I'm fucking tired, it kind of hit me at, like, at the end of service. Like, just a wave of exhaustion where I just couldn't think anymore. And, man, it was a rough... It was a rough fucking night. Draw the last secret in my deck so I don't draw it with something else. Go up to 9. Huh, countered biatch. He's gonna hit both sing-along buddies, isn't he? That's fine. That's a really bad one to hit for me. I burn 1 card, but draw 3. I think that should be fine. Got this. There's a couple of really bad cards in the deck, so I just hope I burn those. That's how that works. Oh, and I burnt just good cards. To be fair, he burnt Reno. Reno Portrait. Sucks that I lost the other guy, and it sucks that I lost 2 Imbue cards. That really sucks. Oh, man. I also have to fucking take a shower before tomorrow. My hair feels all fucked. Turns out when you work in the kitchen and you sweat the entire fucking night, your hair feels like shit when you get home, especially when you have long hair. Sorry, I have to fucking brush my hair because it feels like shit, and it's... I have so much fucking card drawn hand, it's kind of crazy. I actually have so much card drawn hand. I mean, both of these, this card that I need to play next turn if I don't want to lose it. I guess I can play it, like, as, like, start my turn with that, draw 3, and then try to figure out a card to play afterwards. Interesting order to play those in. A really good card to play. There's one more Reckless in my deck. 1 in 8 cards. It's a Reckless. Probably play this Hero Power next turn. I just want to lose these. I lost. What the fuck did I lose? Oh, I filled up my board. Okay, I mean, I have 3 cards left, which means if he makes me draw them, they all go into my hand. There's a lot of health. Probably play just both of these here. Fill out my board. Shoot a whole bunch of missiles at him. Honestly, is Cygroth like just the best card he could play for me? Fell into the trap. Yeah, okay, this is beyond lethal. Sure. This uses my hero power 2 more times. He has a lot of health on board, but this is a shitload of damage. 4 times, what is this, 8? 6? 7. Close. Sorry, it's 10 times, that's 70 damage. That is beyond lethal, right? Yeah, 70 damage was insane. Man, this deck is so good. Anyways, I'm gonna try to restart my client now again and see if I can get it for the last game. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright. Against a Mage. Mirror match, most likely. I like this. Man. Oh, my deck tracker is working. The fact that I just noticed that just shows that I was distracted with something else. Okay, I think I've talked about this a little bit on the channel, but I love animals. And I want to get a pet. The problem is, the pet I want to get, and I'm not saying anybody should get a pet like this. I mean, I realistically shouldn't, and I won't, but I want to get a pet snake, right? Which I think anybody could realistically take care of a snake. They just require feeding and cage cleanings. They're not the hardest pet to take care of, right? But I want to get my personal favorite snake. Well, unless it's a venomous snake. My personal favorite snake is, if I had to pick any, would be a Gaboon Viper. I absolutely love Gaboon Vipers. For those who don't know what they look, just by me saying it's a Viper, people should know. If you guys are scared of snakes, or you have a snake phobia, I guess look away for the next little bit, but this is my single favorite snake. I find they just look adorable, and they're just, in my opinion, a really, really cool snake. That's most like an ice block, or else you would have played it right. So yeah, Gaboon Vipers are probably my favorite snake of all time, and I really want to get one. They're an ambush predator. Um, and yeah, I just find they look really cool. They look really cute. They have a really cool fact about them is that the longest fang of any venomous snake might be the longest fang of any snake in general. Don't quote me on that, but if I'm not mistaken, they're the longest fang of any venomous snake. I think they just look really, really cool, and I really want to get one. Again, the issue of it being venomous means I can't legally get one as a pet, but I really want to get one. They're so cool. They're just chonky boys, I'll be honest. They're really fat snakes. How good am I at this game? The answer is very. Oh, I knew I was really good at this game. Uh, div on this. But yeah, to be fair, it's not exactly the first pet I'm gonna get. I really want to get a dog. I want to get a cat, to be fair. I also want to get cats I can't legally own. I'd fucking love to own a tiger. I love tigers. That would be another pet I'd want to get, but there's so much card draw on the deck, by the way. I feel like I get rid of that, seeing that I'm holding this card in hand. But yeah, no, I just want to get a pet. I also want to get an owl. I want to get a bird. Realistically, I'm gonna probably end up getting. If I had to pick any bird, it'd probably end up being some form of a parrot or a macaw. I do want to get a macaw. The issue is, right, working in either software or hardware, or I guess in any of the hardware, software in the kitchen, use your hands. Macaws can like bite through your fucking fingers. They're not, say they're not friendly, but most of these exotic pets are not. I should have played this. It's actually really bad. It's not I lose it. But yeah, I would love to get a fucking macaw. Fucking rainbow macaw, or even just like what is it, the green and orange ones, or the green and yellow ones, or a red and green one. Yeah, it's green. It's blue and blue and yellow, or green and red. Like I would love to get a rainbow one, but either of those I'd be happy with. I like birds. I like animals. I want to get all of the pets. Fuck the rules. I should be allowed to get all of the pets. I should have played an ice block here. Or an objection. I have an objection up, right? Or do I have an ice block up? I have an objection up. But yeah, no, when I move out, I'm definitely, I shouldn't say definitely, but I am most likely getting a pet bird. Maybe something not quite a macaw as my first bird, or an owl. Obviously not an owl. Owls are not exactly the nicest creatures in the world. He didn't play Quest, but I'm still fairly certain I'm about to die to some infinite combo from Hostage Mage type shit. Maybe if he floods the board here, I can at least pop his block. Okay, making me deal only 1 damage when everything I do deals 1 is a little weird, champ. Not gonna lie. But no, I just want to get a bird or a pet in general. I want a fucking otter. If I could get any pet, an otter, top of that list. Imagine how cool it would be to have a fucking pet otter. I'd love a pet otter. I don't have to worry about solid alibis. The only thing I realistically have to worry about is ice block. So. And poke 3 into the air, play Wisprider. I just know I want to guarantee, like, at least proc his block this turn. So I guess it's just imbue twice here. This procs his block 100% of the time, right? Yeah. Well, show me chaining ice blocks. I have a Flame Ward and I have an ice block up. We're just dead. There's nothing we can do about it. He's gonna play his guides, cast a potion, so he gets infinite ice block, so we're just dead. GG. Play a Magister. It's potion and cast ice block. I guess I have E.T.C that I guess could get around tight-lipped. Should have saved an objection. Yeah, if I would have saved an objection, I was fine, but... Does he proc my block here? He floods his board. If I draw E.T.C, I don't have enough mana to pop off. And he I'm just dead. GG, lost the Hostage Mage. That's fine. I'm perfectly okay with losing a Hostage Mage in something like this. Playing the Renathal version of the deck is a little bit slower. If I had E.T.C and I had played E.T.C earlier, got tight-lipped, that would have been fine, but... Oh well. It is what it is. Anyways, Imbue Mage is ridiculously strong. I don't think it really matters which version you play, either this one or the other version. I like this one, just having more cards means the fact that you're playing so much card draw. If you're playing a deck that has a lot of armor and very few minions, I'm talking about, like, say, like, Odin Warrior, which has been going a little bit in popularity, you can actually go a super long game, and not worry about necessarily decking your... I mean, you do have to worry about it at a certain point, but I think still just this deck is absurdly strong. One of the better ones if you want to climb. I think your only real bad matchup might just be Hostage, but not 100% sure on that. I haven't played nearly... Like, the last time I played this deck, I think was day 1. of the expansion. So yeah, I just played against it a lot, played a whole bunch of decks, and I have a very bad win rate against it. So I'm just assuming it's good against most decks. I won't lie. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Alright, guys? Yeah. Peace.